Hi, welcome back to Chare TV. It's your girl Chidere, and I'm sitting here so casually next to this empty seat because we're starting a new thing today. I'm starting my Chai Chat series, and what a Chai Chat is, I invite a special guest with me, and we discuss current events going on in our world, our society, our community. And as our first guest, we have the beautiful, vibrant, and amazing University at Albany track and field record holder Chinwe Igwe. I'm excited. What's up, y'all?
Hi, my name is Chinwe. I'm her younger sister.
Yes, today we are discussing a topic that's really hot right now. We've seen Love and Hip Hop Miami, which is actually a really hot season.
It's a good season.
Yeah, and I'm going to continue watching it for all the storylines. But one in particular was Amara LaNegra's storyline about colorism. The first episode, she was dealing with a hot Miami producer, Young Hollywood, and his jerk-off nature, and how he didn't understand what she was saying, and he's trying to claim she's being dramatic. Yeah. And it's kind of what a lot, I feel like, black women and dark-skinned women face all together when they bring up a topic and try to discuss it. And so, I love the season so far. I love Amara. She's one of my favorite characters.
I honestly, when I first saw the promo for the show and I saw her, I was just like, I kind of got that same, what's her background, what's her ethnicity? I had no idea. What is she? I still don't even know.
I think she's Dominican specifically, but
Dominican?
she identifies as an Afro-Latina, which is a Latin person, someone who's a Spanish-speaking, but they are black in color.
Beautiful skin tone, dark olive skin tone.
Did you know people thought that was blackface she was doing? Because it was too perfect.
I'm saying that was, she looked... I'm like, how do you get those features? How do you get that nice afro and then that skin tone? I don't know.
But yeah, it really bothered me what Young Hollywood was saying and how he was acting about the whole situation. Yeah. I mean, I don't know when exactly they filmed Love and Hip Hop Miami, how long ago it was. I have no idea. But at this time, I don't think it's a really good idea for anybody that's not black. Yeah, for anybody that's not black. Saying those type of comments and, saying that to a black woman. And I haven't really checked, but I feel like he should be, I don't know, I haven't seen enough backlash. I feel like the Shade Room would have posted.
The reason why there was not a lot of backlash is because I feel like that happens all the time in the music industry. People come and they find a producer or find a manager and say, oh, I want to be a star, and the manager's going to tell you everything you need to change. SZA, before, she was chunkier. I'm sure before she got, money and people giving her money to make music, she had to lose weight and she had to, I guess, make that standard of pretty. So I think that's why there wasn't a lot of backlash about it. But I mean, it was still, everything he said was still rude. I'm just saying, I think that's what a lot of people have to go through anyway. And everyone who's top in the media right now is light skinned. You have Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B. They're the top artists right now for females, and they're all light-skinned and Spanish, and then Remy Ma gets shitted on all the time.
Right, so right. She can never catch a break, and I don't think it's because she's dark-skinned. It's because a lot of stuff she does. But then it's why is a beautiful dark-skinned woman not being just as celebrated as much, or boosted up as much and stuff? And she just released a song, which I wish was a better song. The Pretty Brown.
Close, it was close.
We almost had a winner. But Bianca Bonnie, honestly, as wild as she is on Love and Hip Hop New York, she does have a song, celebrating women of darker skin tones and stuff, and it actually sounds really good. And she is, besides her attitude and always wanting to fight, she is a really good, good rapper, and a female rapper too. And I wish she was lifted up, but then again, because she comes from such a hard background, then it's okay, she's dark skinned girl. All dark skinned girls have this mean attitude. She's aggressive, and that's honestly where she comes from. So she's never going to be empathize with, because it's she goes so hard and people are going to relate that back to her skin tone.
But I can relate to that a lot though, because having to be on the defense all the time, because it always seems like people are attacking you, but not oh, you're ugly, telling you you're ugly all the time, but having missed opportunities, or just not having the same opportunities as other people because of your skin tone. That's how what makes dark skinned women, I guess, more aggressive or angrier. Always in the back of our heads. Right. So it's the reality of
that. Whether or not that whole reality TV is real or not, that is the reality of what a lot of people face as far as colorism goes. And like that's essentially just what bothers me, because a lot of what colorism is projected by males and like how they see beautiful, and like whether we want to admit it or not, women regard those things as you know, whether it's right or, well, we know it's wrong now, and there's a Black Power movement that's going on that's like amazing, but honestly it's what the essentially white male deems as beautiful or not. And colorism was started during the slave days, when they certain colors would be invited into the house. Lighter skin tones were in the house and darker skin tones were outside. And so from then on, it was projected to Black people that, you know, there's a difference and there's a hierarchy within Black people. And then I guess we as Black people accepted it, and then it just followed us.
Until now it's like everyday life.
It still exists today because it's something a lot of people still accept. Dark skin or light skin. I
feel like a lot of people embrace it. A lot of people who are dark skinned think that they're lesser than because they're dark skinned, and there's light skinned people who think that they're more because they're light skinned.
And then those races outside also, you know,
deem lighter skinned people as prettier and darker skinned people as ugly.
And so it's like a cycle that's going to continue going until, you know, someone puts a stop to it. And like, in my opinion, the best way to stop it is for Black women of darker skin tones to feel beautiful, to be uplifted, and then not to say light-skinned people should feel like any less than because of their skin tones. You can celebrate whatever little bit of melanin you have in your skin tone, like, but like, don't be pretentious about it. Don't make that the sole reason why you're special and you feel any way about each other, any way about yourself, or any way about your Black sisters and brothers. It's something that really needs changing, and like the reason why I wanted to invite my sister to be on my chai chat is because, like, for me, I always say I cannot push a colorist narrative because I have all different shades in my family, in my immediate family and outside
literally
family.
All
like literally
Chinray is like the lightest.
I think Mommy's the lightest.
No, you are the lightest. You are the lightest. Mommy is right after you. Right after you. And then I would say it's like a tie between Chuku and Ego.
I would more so say it's a tie between Chuku and Junior.
No, Junior
can get dark. Junior
can get so dark. But I think it's a tie between... Ego can get dark too, though. Ego can get dark too. They go through every single skin tone, and then I'm the darkest. I'm the most. No, I'm
Daddy's dark.
My dad is. Our father is the darkest, and I'm closest to his skin tone. But I think it's so funny because I don't know how many times I've been asked if I'm adopted.
I never heard anything like that.
That happened before in high school. In high school. I remember so in high school, I was a freshman, my sister was a senior, right? So I remember we were upstairs. I actually remember this like it was yesterday. So I went upstairs to see her by her locker. And she introduced me to her friend, like this short other light-skinned Nigerian boy, I don't know his name. And he like points out the fact that I'm dark-skinned and goes, "Are you adopted?" I looked at him, I was like, what the?
I don't remember
Why would you ever ask? I remember that. Like,
really?
Yesterday, yeah.
Really?
I was like, why would you ever ask someone if they were adopted? Does that make any sense?
Right, exactly. Especially if I just said this is my sister. And honestly, we all do look alike.
We all do look alike.
But like, I don't think skin color should be the reason why someone is completely like.
Why couldn't she be the one that was adopted?
Right, exactly. Like, how do you know if the whole family's not dark skinned and I just happen to be just a light bright? Like, But yeah, I think. But now after you said that story, I do think back to this one time when I remember in Antonina's church.
Oh my god. I always remember that.
I held on to this moment because like I never, from a very young age, don't want any of my sisters to feel outcasted by anybody. Like, if I bully them, I bully them, but it's like no one else can.
Only she can bully
and so at our church, I remember we were playing this game, and she happened to share the same name with somebody else who was lighter skin tone. And I remember we were kids though. We were young. We were like, this was like had to be kindergarten, first grade. And I remember we were trying to be this little girl group thing or girl club thing, and the person was like, we can't have two people of the same name. And she crossed out, well, they're both they both crossed out my name. She crossed out my name. But she crossed out my Chinwe, and I was just like, that's just not how it's gonna happen. I'm gonna kick the girl out of the group. Like, ever since then, me and this cousin has always been like a little bit weird, like, but like you can't, like, you're not gonna. I don't think it was because of like light skin, dark skin, but like that just shows. I just don't want any of that to ever enter what we have going on, like, here in our family. And even when like I'm dating too, I listen for like small cues from guys before, because I like guys I date to be like, you know, get to know my family and you know, be cool with everybody. But like I listen for small cues to see if like they are, you know, whack as hell, or, you know, fuck boys, like all these things that you try to like investigate about a guy. And one thing I do not like is like when a guy's like, oh, I like you because you're light skinned, or I only date light skinned girls. Like that's like what I think is important to like to shut down, if we want to shut down this whole colorism narrative and stop pushing it. Like, don't allow that shit. Like, that's like, something I would just like.
Let's talk about fucking Kodak Black. How he went on whatever network and said that he wouldn't date a dark skinned girl, a dark skinned woman.
Yeah.
And he only dates light skinned women. Why does that make any sense?
Right.
Like, why does it make, your mother is dark skinned, so, but you look down upon dark skinned women because we're aggressive, and he said that they're too hard to handle when he can handle a light skinned woman easier. Because
I tell you, after making such a comment, all his kids are going to be dark as hell, and he's going to have to explain himself years down the line when his dark skinned son or daughter is experiencing you know, this type of like, you know, hate from somebody that looks like her. It's like truly disgusting. And I think what I always enjoyed about like our family, like we don't engage in any of that, but I always loved, like, when we were kids, my mom would always call my sister Black Beauty. And before I didn't understand it, but like I was just like, you know, a kid and like jealous, like, why don't I get a nickname to, like, I wanna be called something beautiful or something whatever. And like I didn't see it then, but like just thinking of it now, I think that's something important to build up in your child, like a sense of confidence in who they are and how they look. So because as you're growing older, elementary school, middle school, high school, there's a lot of everyone has insecurities, and that will become one if somebody isn't, like, you know, empowered from a very young age by their skin color.
Yeah, like I never even experienced like colorism. Besides the time in the church, I never thought I was like that different from everybody else. I would love to have light skinned sisters, whatever, but I never it was never in my head as a bad thing until I had to interact with people who weren't in my family. So it was just like, that's when it was like a shock, and I was always taken back by it. But I've had to build up my confidence to like the level it is now, and to the point where I don't look in the mirror and not like my skin tone, or I look in the mirror and I embrace my skin tone, especially, but shout out to like Kelly Rowland and Gabrielle Union and other dark skin actresses and singers and stuff like that who give us a good name. So
yeah, exactly, because they're beautiful and stuff like that. And then also Chinua Egwa, if you go to her Instagram, she be IG lit with all the different.
I haven't really been that active.
No, but like last summer she was glowing and glowed up out, like, because she just graduated college last year, and so like I feel like your profile like a dark younger girls can probably go to and feel, okay, she's out here in the sun, like, you know, getting darker every day, looking richer in skin tone.
Like my skin tone right now, y'all are not gonna agree. But I'm pale. I look so dull right now.
Right. If you know anything about skin and how skin tans and how like you know sunbathing,
the winter is horrible. And when I went to school in Albany, it was even worse. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was horrible.
And you have such a beautiful chocolate tone. It's always rich.
I need to go back in the sun.
Yeah.
And I need the sun.
Right. And the thing, also I love that you don't let your skin color hold you back from trying different hair colors. Yeah. And wearing different color options. You've always been
that was like recently.
No.
My sophomore year in college.
No, in high school, even, because she was a cheerleader, and you used to wear neon bright everything. Like, you always been this like pop of very bright, you know, always in like, you know, positive fitness clothing.
Positive attitude.
Right, exactly.
I think my personality is great. I mean, I don't know.
No, I think so too.
Does that sound self-centered?
No.
You think I have a good personality?
I do think you have a good personality.
Even though I don't really like making new friends a lot, I make new friends really easily. Right.
Yeah. I feel like once you get past a layer of her, then you like you will get to experience.
Yeah.
Is sweet. She's like, you know, what's sour than sweet?
Yeah.
Sour might be. I don't think she's sour though. Like, you're just not gonna bullshit her.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I hate that shit. I hate that shit.
It's not like she has an attitude for no reason.
But it took me a while though to get to this point that I was at, because I felt like I kind of took a lot of. I mean, I was never bullied for my skin color. I would never even say I was bullied. Like, but it was always something in the back of my mind, because when I watched TV, it was apparent on TV. It was apparent
the differences.
In music videos and just by seeing by everything around me. And can I just put a shout out to Lupita for a show? Hey, so besides Chidere, Lupita, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Nyong'o, is the reason why I wear bright colors. The way she graces every red carpet. Red, yellow, blue, green, and every
color that black girls are told not to wear.
And she's beautiful all around, and she just takes those fashion risks, and she's never looks bad on the red carpet. Yeah, she's always on the best dress.
It's not, and it shouldn't even be a risk, like, because you can wear anything. You've literally proven to me how dark skinned women can wear anything, because you've done every color, not every color yet, but you've done orange, blue. I did like red, a green bluish hair wig, and then I have I want to say a rusty red one, and then this is black. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing like a burnt orange one for the summer. To be a little bit more, you know, act like a little bit more deeper than that. Like, oh, because you have rich, whatever undertones in your eyes are just this color. Like, you shouldn't be wearing that because it offsets. Like, give me actual analysis, not because you're just dark skinned. It didn't seem like a necessary conversation before, because we're good here. Like, there's nothing that bothers us. She doesn't feel any less because of me. I don't feel any better because of my skin tone or nothing. Yeah. But I've always wondered just like how you live in this world, and like how things are, if there's anything that like hurts you, because like I could be a very protective older sister, and so that's something I never really wanted her to worry about. And so if there, like, I don't know, have there been any ways, and just be honest, I don't care, like, that I probably projected, like, oh, I might be just a little bit better because of my skin tone. Yeah, it's not something I do, like, and then, like, it's funny.
I don't feel that at home at all. Yeah. I'm the middle child, though, so
middle child
sucks. But that's the reason why I get discriminated against. None of the reasons.
But yeah, and then also I have so many beautiful dark skinned friends too. Like, I can't sit up here and think that my skin tone is the reason that makes me any better. I do feel like I'm beautiful, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like I'm beautiful because I'm light skinned. I do notice how like might be a little bit easier for me to find, like, you know, my makeup color. Do you I know that's why conversation
I've been using the same foundation since high school. Because I don't trust any like other foundations, but it's so hard to match my skin tone because it's either too red or too yellow, and I hate too yellow. I've just been using the same like medium coverage foundation.
From what brand?
Mary Kay.
Yeah, I'm not saying it as if you're like going around it. Like,
okay. I've been like using the same from Mary Kay, but I've been like playing around with different powders from like Black Radiance and the Sacha powder. And then I recently bought the Maybelline Poreless foundation. I bought that during the end of the summer, and it's my summer shade color, but it was like perfect. It was a full coverage foundation. I think I bought that at Ulta because that color was not in the Rite Aid next to me, so I had to go to Ulta and look at the the full brand.
I think there's a lot of other dark skin girls out there that probably do the same thing. They have such a brand loyalty because they're afraid to try other things, because all other makeup companies, mainly sell to, ashier shades. They don't know how to mix, chocolate right or whatever like that.
Well, I don't know why.
I said chocolate.
I don't know why. I don't know. This is
it's the same exact process, honestly. Especially in YouTube, because I know Jackie Anna talks about it a lot. And she just won the NAACP award, Image Award,
Oh, wow.
NAACP Image Award for what she's done in the beauty community, because Jackie Anna has changed so much. I don't know why I'm getting goosebumps.
You really love her though. You really love her.
Oh, like Jackie Anna has done so much for black girls all over the world, as far as like be able to be represented in these beauty brands, and she's actually had some of them shook these beauty brands by her videos. That's the way you solve any problem. Like, the people that are the victims need to be heard, and those that are who might not even know that they're putting this energy out there about themselves and about others needs to be willing to listen, and then there needs to be a conversation about it, because we're not going to erase anything by sweeping it under the rug and not addressing it at all.
Especially during a time where it's like white guys or white men are celebrating black women. Like, why do you want to be the black guy? Can't
I hate
black
that.
women?
I hate that.
Don't be that.
And the thing is, it's like, I feel like you can date whoever you want. There's nothing wrong with interracial dating. Yeah. But your reason for dating somebody shouldn't be because you don't like somebody else. Like, it shouldn't be...
Preference is different than trying to bring someone else down.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you should be like, I love this girl because she is educated and this and that, and like say all these wonderful things about her, but not because of her light skin tone or her whiteness. Just don't hurt yourself trying to prove such points. Just have your preference. And stop. Just leave people alone.
Yeah.
I'm a very much leave people alone type of person. Like,
I feel like these are like, this is such a simple issue to fix because I feel like people just read way too much into. People just read way too much into things instead of just like kind of letting these things happen and letting people choose what they want to do and live their own lives where they want to live their own lives. You know, instead of there always has to be a hierarchy. There always has to be someone lesser than who you are, but I don't understand why you just can't live your own life and let people live their own lives. Exactly. There doesn't have to be anything.
I feel like if everyone lived like us, I feel like there'd be a lot less stress in this world, and a lot less problems and tensions.
Definitely.
Because like we have problems, but it's over actual things people do in this house that not everybody likes. Yeah.
When they buy almond milk. Almond milk.
She's not gonna buy almond milk when they hold the whole shower rack with all their stuff every level.
Shower rack for?
Every level, as if there's not somebody else in this house that needs to use the shower rack. Maybe 15 minutes out of the day.
My stuff.
Every rack though, like those are real reasons to dislike somebody.
Those are real reasons to argue.
Only reasons.
Yourself. Yeah. Never let anything on the media make you feel like as if you're lesser than because your skin color is richer. That's what I say.
Yeah. Exactly.
The more melanin, the better.
Exactly. And I'm beautiful regardless.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just want to.
But no, I feel you. No. And so, finally,
the real ending.
Thank you so much for coming on my channel, Chinwa. Like, I feel like
thanks for inviting me.
This is really needed.
This conversation started in the gym.
Yes,
and we're like, and she's like, we have to make a video about it.
Exactly, because it's something honestly we never discussed or talked about because honestly it's not something we made uncomfortable for each other in the past, and so but I think it's important that us. And basically, our relationship with this conversation be voiced because I feel like people can learn from that.
Yeah, and do what we can to start the conversation.
Yeah. So thank you again for joining me, and stay tuned for so much more on Chai TV. Bye.
Bye. 23 years old. While I was standing back there today, I kept imagining, what if I stepped through and like busted my ass like on top, and I was just like, I almost started busting out laughing.
Right. Woo! But a lot of things go down here. But like and subscribe below.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, and stay tuned for so much more. Bye.
Wow, the first YouTube video.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how it looks.
No, we're not watching it now. When I decide to edit it.
Shay, what the hell? I have to get closer to this camera. I have to. Oh my god, Trey.
What?
This is the best camera ever.
It looks like that there, but it might look a little different on the
screen. Let me back up. Do not put that shit in there at all.
Are you gonna watch Black Panther?
I don't have plans to now.
Well, you should.
Have you watched it? No.
Highly recommending Black Panther.
I have to get closer to this camera. I have to.
Have to.
Oh my god, Trey.
What?
This is the best camera ever.
It looks like that there, but it might look a little different on the screen.
Let me back up. Do not put that shit in there at all. Never ever change.
They're so funny.
I think this lighting right now, Trey. Wow, you should take more selfies just like there. I'm taking something right here. I'm not moving at all.
Recorded you.
Every black person in the crowd is on the court.
It's like
on the court and and they're just so excited. Like, you know, like, with
Small happy moment.
Yeah.
I'm right here with you guys. But yeah, I feel like I uplift. That would be a good, like, hold on, let's do this real quick for cover.
Wait, hold on. I don't think I like it.
You don't think you like it?
No, I don't like that. Like, cover photo should make this. Hold on, hold on. Ooh, I should do this one.
Yeah, do that one. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know if I want to do
Right here.
a little model style.
Yeah. Like, Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner.
Okay.